Grant here with the Good Ride review of the Trew Cosmic Jacket. So I'm just here to give you an idea of the fit of the size large for my specs, and you can see below what those are. Haven't tested this jacket yet, but I look forward to. Overall, for a large, this seems pretty good. And like the other Trew jackets I've tried from this season, I think I may be a large due to the length in the arms. I kind of prefer something to have some generous length there. Maybe the medium would be a little short, because if it's shorter than this, which I'm assuming it is, then that would be a deal breaker for me in the size medium. I'd have to go with a large. It's a little long in the back, but it's not bad. It's comfy. It's got a relaxed, what they call their free ride fit. The fabric seems very packable and supple, and there's a lot of design features I'm going to touch about that I really like about this jacket. So overall construction, it's a 3-layer fabric. It's nylon face fabric, but it's not Gore-Tex, so it's Trew's proprietary sort of fabric they use, their 3-layer fabric that's rated at 20K waterproofness and 20K breathability. From my experience, the Trew products over the last few years, the ones I've tried, have been very waterproof. And the last test I did was cold, so I didn't really, notice much with the breathability. It was a freezing day, but I think Trew's products at 20K waterproofness seem to be correct or close to correct. The cool thing about this jacket, they use the YKK Vislon Aqua Guard Zip in the front. I'll just come a little closer to the camera so you can check that out. I think most of you are familiar with this zip. You see it on a lot of mid-range to high-end jackets. I feel like this zip doesn't freeze up as much in the Pacific Northwest conditions or icy, rainy, snow, freezing rain or wet snow conditions as just your standard Aqua Guard zip, which is on the rest of the jacket. And that's just your waterproof zip here with that coating on the outside. I think it's like a PU coating. So that's fine. These are over here, but for your main zip, getting into your insulation layer, if you store your phone inside or whatever, I find this one just to hold up, it's a nylon waterproof zip. I feel like they hold up, and that's probably why they're an industry standard nowadays. Like most Trew products, you got a lot of pockets here. I really like these two side pockets. Lots of depth here. You could get a lot of stuff in there. There's no floating mesh lining, no taffeta. It's just that Trew backing, and it seems to be really durable. And I actually prefer that. It's just less stuff going on. You've already got that material there, so on the inside, so they just use more of it and create a pocket. Got double chest pockets here. A cool little flap over. I like that because if you do have something in there you want to get in and out, and you're on the lift and there's freezing fog or something, you don't have to worry about zippers icing up. So you got double on those. Got your standard, I think it's a standard with Trew, it's just do an open vent on most of their jackets. I really like that. I don't like the mesh. Again, it's one less thing to go wrong. So you got the double vents here. Pretty minimal labeling. I think there's a Trew logo on my shoulder here of the sort of thumbs up thing they do. It's kind of cool. So pretty minimal logos. I don't think there's a jacket to pant integration here. Actually there is. There is the normal jacket to pant integration, and then there's a POW skirt, which I'm not a huge fan of unless they zip out. This one does not. I find them to be a little annoying actually, especially if it's a day that I'm not really going to use the powder skirt. I never remember to do it. I don't like having that extra constriction around the waist. I just find it slightly annoying, and they always have the grip stuff on it. So if you're bending over, it kind of catches, which is, that's the whole point, is that you increase the friction so it's blocking wind. So if it's really cold, I guess it could be a benefit, but it's just something I personally don't use, but some people may love it, so that's why it's there. On the inside here, we've got your two standard sort of big goggle pockets with a nice stretchy mesh, and that's a really lightweight fabric. Got two of those, as if one's not enough, but Next up, I'm just going to show you guys sort of how the hood works with a helmet. So the helmet I've got here is a Smith Vantage in a size medium. This is James's helmet, so it's smelling pretty fresh. And again, size medium helmet, very low profile helmet, size large jacket. And this feels pretty good. Not as good as the Cosmic that I tried, but you've got more coverage here in the front. So, you know, you sacrifice some sort of mobility in the hood here with the helmet on when you're turning from side to side, but you get more coverage in a storm condition. One interesting feature on this is you've got this elastic here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of cool that they have this elastic sort of panel here that allows it to stretch out. So, you know, if you've got a bigger helmet, which I actually do, I've got the Smith Maze, so it's a little bigger, then, you know, you may find that that little elastic can help out, keep it shut without having to crank it down here in the back. This is okay. It's not the worst by any means, but it's not as good as the jacket I tried before. So, bit of a letdown, but wouldn't be a deal breaker compared to, you know, an articulated hood, which may be very tight, and you might only use it on the chairlift because it's too uncomfortable to ride with. But yeah, overall, I think if this jacket fits you and you like the design, they do, you know, a few different colorways. I think a couple that are like sort of this multi, you know, two-tone or multicolored paneling. I really like that. But yeah, overall, I think this is a great jacket, and if it fits you, it could be a good one.
So this is the Trew Cosmic jacket, my take, and I like Trew's color schemes. This fit is pretty good, but like the pants that I have it set up with, I'm kind of on a border between large and extra large in the shoulders. The sleeves, everything else is fine. And it's got a really, for me, one thing I don't like is this tight cuff. It's really hard getting gloves over them. With most of the gloves I wear, it would just kind of be stuck behind them. But probably pretty easy for those who like to go over. But anyways, that's my one little pet peeve. But overall, I love the feel of this jacket. It feels durable and strong and well constructed, and it feels like moisture's just going to glide right off before even really hitting the waterproofing. But also, I like that it isn't too ultra light and like undurable either. It just feels like a nice balance between being that ultra light and just thick and burly. So there you have it, the Cosmic from my take.